back with another WeatherXM update, this time on the ETH Global HackFS competition that was run a month or so back. We've got a couple of competitors coming onto this video to explain what it was that they did, from improving the Explorer to creating a weather game to making a photorealistic kind of overlay of what's happening with the weather at a specific time based on the information that WeatherXM stations are providing, and some pretty neat API integrations. I'll let the contestants give it to you in their own words, but this is a pretty cool kind of semi-behind the scenes look at what is going on at these various competitions. Rock and roll.
I saw the main theme was that to enhance the WXM Explorer, so I was mainly focused on that only. And I saw that WXM is also using Chainlink data feeds, so I also integrated Chainlink functions into it. So that kinds of combines up well. My submission makes it better for the new station creators. So it's like people can create new bounties and claim them once they deploy their stations. So it makes the process a bit more easier and helps to provide more rewards to the station creators. So the usage is pretty simple. So I've created a bounty page separately, and you can go there and check all the available bounties and claim that. Created like bounty cells, so it's like it also matches the current UI.
Hi, I am a Web3 full stack engineer from China. What I built is a platform for betting on future weather. The core of my project is an AI model to predict the weather. And in order to train it, I need to fetch the data of the weather. And I found that everyday data from WeatherXM data index is all being recorded on the Falcon. And this on it, I only need to download them and organize and clean up them to get the processed data with some important parameter. For example, temperature, humidity, wind speed, and the pressure and the precipitation. I get this parameter to train my AI model. So people can easily use this AI model to predict the tomorrow weather. People can bet it on my website because it's linked to the smart contract. So it's a it's a very friendly way for people to have fun with it. And also I use WeatherXM API to get the real-time weather data. And with this data, I can compare it with the prediction of my AI model. To compare with them, I can see the result of it. Because this project is a testnet project for this HackFS hackathon, so it's now only on the testnet. What the next I want to do is quickly make it on mainnet for some people to have fun for it.
So our project Hack Here, we tried to bring the power of photorealistic tiles to WeatherXM, where Google has an API where they let you use their photorealistic tiles in which you can use the 3D map models, and basically we wanted to play around that, and we tried to build an experience that would allow you to see the real-time weather data from WeatherXM in 3D in the photorealistic tiles. So three of us are game developers. We come from a game developer background, and we wanted to try to play around with this and see what we could make. So we ended up making a AR application, and then as well as a 3D photorealistic tiles application where you could place the WeatherXM stations in the virtual reality, and then you could see them in the real world. So that was the use case that we opted for. So the use case that we were going for was basically to give if there's like a spot in the map that you want to dedicate for a WeatherXM station, you can just volunteer that in a 3D space. Basically, in photorealistic tiles, you have the 3D map data as well. So you can give the exact ideal spot if it's on the roof of a building or somewhere on the ground or so we are able to exactly tell which place you want this weather station to be set at. So that was the use case we are going for. that on a 2D map you can't do that, because there's like, you can't tell the altitude at which you want to set up the weather station, and you can't really visualize that. And basically users can come together and set bounties at the exact spot they want to put the weather station at. So that was the use case that we were going for. So I took the lead on the photorealistic tiles integration. Pratik Pawar here worked on the weather API integration in Unity, so basically fetching the data from the API and bringing it into the Unity browser. So that's what he did. And like Janip Panchal did the role of the project manager, where he gave us the tips and tricks to basically make the project for this hackathon. We want to play around a bit more, because we are still like pretty new to the WeatherXM API. We had a bit of growing pains, like trying to figure out how to use it. But like, yeah, if there's a WeatherXM hackathon down the road, we would be up to participate in that. And also, if there's any WeatherXM grants, we would also be willing to pursue that. Yeah. So we are looking forward to doing some more work on the WeatherXM API.
Okay, that wraps it up. If you want to see more of what these guys were talking about, go ahead and check out the links in the description below. Have a ripping day.